Hopefully. Let's see how we get on now. Hopefully we've got something going on now. Bear with me. Is that live? Hopefully it is, maybe not. Nope. We might have something. Any luck? I don't know what the volume's like. Let's go with that then. Let's get some of this out of the way. Like I say, me and Jason are off metal detecting on Monday, so I'm printing a stand for my Minelab Equinox. But while I'm printing that, I will probably do one of my ghosties. The reason I'm using this software straight through YouTube is to get a better quality sound. I don't think I'll need the LED one actually. Give me a bit of room over here to print some. There's some lights. A few lights flickering around. Let's get my solder station in place. I don't know if I've got any problem I've got here, because my monitor orientation is just a square, I haven't got like a, I won't be able to see any of the text, so let's try and see what I mean. Have a look. Hopefully it sounds working anyway. I fixed it by doing the opposite orientation when I started the video, like you said, Jace. Originally when I started it, it said, do you want landscape, which I said yes, and then it obviously wouldn't let me put it into landscape. So now I've got it in portrait, and it seems to be doing landscape, so a bit vice versa really. Let's get the soldering iron on. Need to get a little bit of water, a bit of solder. Looks good, sounds good, Jace. Just working out at the moment. I'll only be here for an hour, I expect, but I just want to get one of these ghosts done, see what it looks like. So I'm actually got any lights in the ghost yet. Where's my... I'll watch the neck move. got a towel in somewhere. Bear with me. Ah, there it is. The towel. Let me get some. You might shake a little bit because I've got you on top of my dressing table, which has got all my bits and pieces in. Let's see if this will be enough LED strips to do all these. I'm sure it will be. Just about right now. Ideal. Just going to put a few LEDs into this ghost to see what it looks like. I'll double check that, because I made the hole in these 8mm. You can actually fit the LED strips through the hole, which makes it a bit easier. So what you can do with these LED strips, obviously you can link them off to another set. So say you had like 2 or 3 ghosts, you can have LEDs in one ghost, link it off through a link cable into another ghost and vice versa. That's what I've done to the letters for our names and that. Yeah, multicoloured as in white and black. Basically the stand itself is going to be black and just have the text which says Minelab, I believe, on the top, or Equinox, one of the two, I can't remember what it says now. That should be white. I was going to do the other way round, but I haven't got very much white left in there. Let's just solder a few tags under here. Got bits and bobs everywhere. There's my clean my solder line off that. A little bit of flux paste just to clean the end of me soldering kit. Loads of interesting stuff in this cupboard. No clue what's in it, man. Let's have a little bit of red today. A little bit of red heat shrink. I've bought some different hot ends for me Anycubic, just in case. So really the price of a hot end itself, not a great deal. I can't remember, about £5 if that. It's just as cheap to stick a whole hot end in with heatsink, thermostat, all in one, than changing the nozzles. I've got some different nozzles though, just in case. Posh version, yeah. Let's get, these are the cables I solder on. I buy a bag of 50 at a time. And like you say, you can just link them, put that in one end, out the other. Hopefully this doesn't interfere I'm sat all of it sideways here, but it's a little bit difficult because obviously the actual desk is shaking. To try and catch it when it doesn't shake so much. So yeah, so that's going to be a stand. It's like a two-part stand, kind of grips together, and it's got the white bracing on. As we know, the LED will fit through the hole in here. Normally what I'll do, I'll put that through and then solder on, because you can't get that plug through the hole. I will put a grommet in there if I can find the grommet. There's my grommets. A bit bigger than that one. Just protects it. If there was a little bit of sharp plastic or sharp PLA there, it'll stop it from catching the sleeving on the connector. Just like that, you can see. You've seen it all before anyway. Let's put that in there like so. Get a little bit of light on here. A bit backhanded. Tacky handed, as I call it. Let's try and turn it around the other way. That's better. I'm coming this way. Quiet when I'm soldering. You know what I've done, what I always do? Forgotten a bit of heat shrink. Lucky enough, we can slide it over. Cut these off anyway. Put that in there. I do apologise, I'm a little bit khaki-handed here, but I've got down here. Just heating up the heat shrink. There we go, that's something like that. What I like to do is make sure the actual lights are working. If we get a sorry to shake you again. Just plug in a bit of power. There we go, we've got some lights. At least we know they're working, connected. Well, that's coming along fine now. A lot of people have been having issues with like Z offsets. Touch wood, mine's been okay, apart from, like I say, the issue I had because my gantry wasn't very tight. But so a lot of people had issues. I was talking to a chap this morning. He had that Any Cubic sent him out a new bed because his bed was warped. But since he put the new bed on, the offset's all wrong now, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. But I say, touch wood, I've had no issues so far. Let's cut that off a bit there. There we go, simple as that one. My bin's getting a bit full. I'll say it was just something to do while I was up here. I do really need to have a bit of a tidy up because everything's a little bit messy again. Don't need that on anymore. Don't need that or the solder. I'm glad I sorted out the angle there because I do prefer having, because what I'll probably try and do in a minute, I'll probably print off another one on my Elegoo. That's that. Get some super glue. I'll do it behind you over here because obviously this isn't shaking. All I'm doing now is gluing the top on. So bear with me, I'm quiet, so I'm not the best at gluing, and I end up gluing my fingers. That's the glue. Now put Ghosty on himself. what I do is use my all-purpose towel just to wipe off any excess glue that's come around the edge. This one I'm sure will be for Alice and my wife. Little happy face. Put me heat shrink back. There we go, simple as that. I know you can't really see the pictures or the colours come through very well on the camera. And there he is. Let's put some of this away, give me a bit of room. Maybe I'll get you a little bit closer angle so you see what's printing. Maybe. You see that? Okay. That's what's going to be printing. No better. And that's what it's done. I want a bit of a cable, some oh wait a minute, I can probably take that out for now, can I? Live on the move. Don't be sick. Put it in sports mode. On there. Have you tried sports mode yet, Jace? There's a little happy ghosty. I'll put you back in the stand anyway. Stop you being sick. Finishes in 10 minutes. There's a JC, a big pile of goo on the floor, I expect. That's what I'm looking at there. This is my room. As I say, this is where I keep all my worldly goods in here. Let's put you back. Before you get sick. I'll best plug you back in again just in case you go flat. Sports mode, Jace, yeah? Can you always drop back to other if you don't like it? Jason wants to put in sports mode. So they're standard at the moment. See it come in. Don't even see that. Nah, it's hard to show you. It doesn't actually show on the screen. Bit too. Maybe down there, a bit of an angle. I'll put on the sports. It's on the sports now. See what happens. Oh, it's going mad now. If it falls to bits, Jason, I'm blaming you. It's going quick now. Let's put some of this away anyway. Happy now, Jace? My table's shaking a bit now. Yeah, so I've got that size ghost, and I'm going to put the littler, slightly smaller ghosts. What I was thinking about doing is having like a little family, 3 ghosts all in a line. See what that looks like. Well, how long does it reckon it's going to take now? I should be able to look on my phone, shouldn't I? Yeah, I don't think I need much quality for this, Jake, do I really? It's going to be stuck on my metal detector in a field somewhere for, well, Monday anyway. I reckon it's done 48%. Look, I need a haircut. Might put plaits in that. I had a little bit of an issue the other day. I don't know, there's a burn mark in my table. That's why I've got Fireman now. Basically, if I show you what I mean, with my little gun I use for a heat shrink, and sometimes for burning off, before, if you get lots of stringy bits of PLA, you can just burn it off. Just makes it go away really, all the hairy stuff. But I normally just click the button on and off. Didn't realise it's got like a lock button, so I must have accidentally locked it, put it down on the table, and it was still going. And I thought, what's that smell? Found out the table was on fire. So now I've got a fireman. He sits on guard up here, and if he sees me doing anything stupid like that again, he'll chuck something at me. Put that back out a little bit. I did get a new heat, what do you call them? New bed for the Anycubic. Same as the one that I use, or same material, I can't really call it now. Same materials I use on the Elegoo, which I find fantastic. Saying that though, I've had no problem at all with the bed on the, what it says PEI, it says, I think it's a PEI sheet. I think this is like a PEI or PEA or something. I'll look it up and let you know, right? So I might try using a different bed for it one day, see the different results. Oh, don't watch me on TV, Jay, I might put you off your dinner. Let the ghost scare you. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you Monday. There's so much to do in here, but trying to sort out the back garden all at the same time. You'll be impressed, Jason, what we've done since you last came out. I'm thinking, shall we get something going on the Elegoo? I don't know what software I've got on this PC. Where do I go? Oh, I got the Elegoo software on here, so I could get something printing if need be. Yeah, looking forward. I mean, like I say, like you, I've got my metal detector out. I haven't been out for over a year, so I'm probably watching a few YouTube videos on how to use it again. I was in the back garden I was swinging about earlier, just checking some different settings on that. But I think the chat does come up on here somewhere, I think. Bear with me. Well, that seems to be coming out okay. Fingers crossed. We've got the... Let's put that down there, shall we? Let's have that one. A bouncing ball. That's quite a nice one. That says it's got 55% done, so it's flying now. What is the difference in speed, Jason? Can you remember from the sports to standard? Let's have a look on my... Should be able to go on my app. Right. The problem is showing you like screens on the you can't see it, can you? Can you see that? A bit blurry. No, you can't see it, can you? Anyway, it says there 56% done. Time remaining 51 minutes, I believe. Yeah, let's have a look. So I'm going to tidy up there what I was doing. I'll leave that tidy doing when I have a bit of a tidy. Maybe open the window in there, a bit of area. Back in 2 secs. That's flying, isn't it? We get like the light a bit better, or was that? I think you can see it better there, can't you? You can see the actual screen of the printer and that. I don't know what other people use for their gears, and I use silicone spray, lubricant spray, on some of my rods and stuff. Put a bit of silicone grease on the actual gantry where the metal rollers roll, but on the screw threads put silicone spray. I find it doesn't clog up so much as a grease, and just get like a rag around the threads just to clean them off. I think when it came with like a very small amount of silicone grease in a bag, I believe. Originally it was like rock hard. The grease was on rock hard on top of the actual gantry across, so the rollers felt really rugged. So I gave that a wipe down with some warm water just to get it clean, and then re-greased it. Not very sporty now, Jace. So why is it going so slow? Doing some intricate little bits there, I expect. Let's have a look and see what they make of that. Oh, it's off again now. Burst of energy. So that's that one done. As I say, doesn't take long to make. Probably take this down and show Alison. To add to our collection. We got some ghosts, gingerbread man and a Christmas tree up there. Let's take it down now and show her, see what she thinks, as it was her idea. And I'll be back up. That's still flying, I can hear it from downstairs. %70 basically now it says. Let's reduce it back down now so it does. Standard, confirm. That's back to standard now. So 69% done. 28 minutes. Yeah, shame that people are having some of the issues with these printers. The only reason I slow it down a bit because I don't really want shaking the table so much. Can't do a great difference. Need to sort out my filament really. I've got the special edition filament that came with the printer. There's some turquoise bit of spring leaf. That's just clear filament. That's the peach fuzz. And the violet. They all came a bit bashed in the corners, I must admit, and problem as well being because they're cardboard rolls, the last thing you need is one of your cardboard to be bent over or squared off. They're not going to roll very well in the Ace machine. So just bear in mind, if you do stick a cardboard roll in there, make sure it's not bashed up. Let's put these out of the way. I've never used clear filament. It's strange, like the Anycubic clear stuff comes on a plastic roll, which I probably prefer really. But saying that, I've no issues. All my Elegoo stuff, the Elegoo PLA all comes on a cardboard reel. Yeah, same people's had problems with these for the Z offset or Z offset. I can't see what the issue can be. I don't know whether it's a software issue or a hardware issue. I'm not quite sure, so I've never had the problem myself of yet, like I say. I do have noticed, obviously, when it does poop itself and chuck filament everywhere, you do find it sometimes stuck under the bed, up on a roller somewhere. So, and that's probably my problem, so I've got a basket, and obviously it hits the basket and then comes back. If you haven't got a basket there, or you've got a box further along the line, it won't come back onto the machine itself. But yeah, the only issue I've found sometimes, if it does go to do like a self-level, they've got big, bit of molten filament coming out the end of your hot end. It's obviously not going to do a clear level. Might start off thinking, oh yeah, it's a half a mil higher from the bed than it would be normally. I've not used any infill. Well, infill is 20%, I believe, on this one here. for no supports whatsoever. I think the chap that had this on printable said if you want a better symmetrical hold, then use some, but I'm not too fussed about the symmetrical hold, as long as I can get a bolt through there somehow. Yeah, it's difficult when you're using the multi-colour filaments. It's difficult to kind of work out the best way to print it. We'll see how the lettering comes out. I've only put like a white lettering on the top. You see me staring at the wall. I'm not actually staring at the wall, I'm staring at the computer monitor. I haven't actually done an upgrade on my firmware, to be honest with you, Jace. So I don't really know, unless it automatically does an upgrade. I don't know what firmware I'm using at the moment. But I think, like I say, if people are having issues with bed level and whatever, what I found particularly with my Elegoo is, like, if it done a bed level while the bed was still heating up or hadn't been hot for an amount of time, obviously it causes the bed to twist and warp very, very slightly. So maybe they're thinking now, if they heat the bed up for more or longer time, you'll get more of an accurate sort of level. Yeah, I've given the radioactive item to Alison downstairs. Yeah, she's in the kitchen with it at the moment. She likes to scrutinise everything I make up. Well, she comes up with ideas, obviously. She'll say, oh, what about making one of these? So I say, oh yeah. Sit down, tinker about a bit, and then come up with something. I knew what she meant. So what's going on here? Looks like it's going to be changing colour, or it says it's got 20 minutes left. Looks like it's going to pop out a bit of white now. Yeah, so Minelab Equinox is my metal detector. I couldn't remember what it was called. I can always let Kat have one of my ghosts on Monday if she wants one. You've got a medium sized one or a small one, and I am intending making the extra large. Yeah, I think this live YouTube, it keeps focusing us, keeps focusing in and out. If I was a viewer, that would annoy me immensely, but this looks like it's doing a poop. We've got a bit of white going on now. And quick, bear with me. And you can see what it's doing. done a bit of the infill of black. Just doing a very slight bit of white. Now it'll come back, it'll change it back to black, because obviously what I've done, I've made that white bit slightly lower than the last bit of the black, if you know what I mean. So it's drawing black in again now. So put you back over there. Not very professional, this, is it? Pretty amateur hour. Gonna poop it off again. There you go. We'll do a bit more black. And it'll come back and finish off with the white. It looks like the top of the grip part of it is slightly higher than the actual stand bit itself. Excellent small. Anything's better than nothing, I say. Anything's better than nothing. Yeah, I'll just sit and wait and see what happens with this one. I've got the grandkids coming over later on with my middle son Jonathan. They're coming over. So I haven't got a lot of time up here. I just wanted to get this printed off so I can find some nuts and bolts and maybe add it to my detector. Can't make too many comments, Jason. I'll get myself in trouble if I answer some of your questions. That was off now. I'm just going to do the white again, I think. So it draws back the black. Quite interesting to watch. What I have found as well, I don't know if you found it yourself, anybody's using one of these, obviously the orange cable that goes to the print head is obviously quite tight when it gets over here. So when you've got the plastic ones, once it's been used for a while, the plastic ones seem to get tighter. So I have to kind of pull them out of this support here now and again, just to make this arc a bit better. So when it is over this side of the printer, it's not tight, you know what I mean? So the angle like this, see what I mean? So it's not tight when it gets here. Because you'll be doing near halfway through a print, you hear it go and it seems to be pulling on the print head. It's just obviously the orange cable has got its own sort of like length stopper, but the white silicone cables, or whatever they are, you can pull them up a bit higher if you want. You know what I mean. Just basically make sure that nice big loop is not pulling the print head, it's obviously giving it some force else. Back for a bit more white. I was going to come up here today, spend a couple hours and put all the electronics in, like the gingerbread men and the Christmas trees, but I thought once you've done one, a little bit of a stringy bit there, once you've done one, there's no point showing me doing like 20 of them. Just going back to a bit more black again, looks like it. This is where you got to get your settings right when you're adding colour. So yeah, so I'll probably just actually make a video of me doing a few, and I can fast forward that so you ain't got to sit there for hours watching. But back to proper work tomorrow and Sunday, so maybe do another video for yourselves maybe Wednesday, because I've got Jason coming out Monday, Tuesday, so fascinating bit of kit. But all I can, like I say, recommend, if anybody does have issues with a Z offset, literally make sure your bed's nice and warm before you do an auto bed level. Plus, if you have got any old filament, even a teeny bit of filament on the bottom of your nozzle, if it's doing obviously, you know, a self level and you've got a little bit of plastic or PLA on the bottom of your nozzle, and then further along the line that'll burn off, then it'll still think that is the height. So maybe make sure your nozzle's clean before you do a bed level, and just make sure everything's greased up nicely. The rollers are all nice, not too tight, your rollers are nice and tight. I mean, I'm only going what, I mean, I say, if I had an issue I'd be devastated. I had to wait like 2 months for my printer to turn up anyway, like a lot of you did, probably more, some of you. And then to find you had an issue when it arrived, there'd be nothing more, you know, of a pain. It says it's got 11 minutes to go. I mean, that's what it's doing, just doing the white on the top. It's quite good doing this live, you can walk around, can you? This is my room. This is it. That's me, stood in the middle, going around in a circle. There's the bits and pieces up there I've got put together. Got some gingerbread men, a few motorbikes and bits and pieces. There's some stuff up there. Some butterflies that's got to be put together. So it's all being done. There's some of the controllers. Anybody wants to ask a question, want to look at anything? There's some of me old filament down there. See what we got going on now then. A bit more white, I think. There we go. Anybody wants an old school clock? As you can see, I've got like a square monitor, so if you're doing like landscape or portrait stuff, it can be a little bit, you can't see much either side. Still doing white, so I haven't got a lot of white left, so I've got quite a bit of white left on this one. That's that done. Give you an idea what it's looking like. Put you back in the stand. There, Jason, that's our decking, if you can see it. That's what we've been building down there. And I've just got to put some grass on the mudded bit. So you can't really go out there on Monday for a barbecue, not yet anyway. Get in there, bit by bit. But yeah, as soon as it's all done, we'd love to have a barbecue out there. The last bit of black. Oh. Now I said there was dents in the boxes, there's even more dents now. There's so such little space here. Yeah, so we were going to have grass seed, and now we decided again we're going to have turf. I think it's the ideal time of the year. I think it says September, August, September time to put the grass down. So I think that's done. That's it, yeah, it's finished. And I said 7 minutes left, so what's going on now? A bit more white, maybe? A little bit of poop on there. I'm not quite sure what to do now. I was doing white or black. Maybe it's finished earlier than it thought because I put it onto super speed or sports. Yeah, that's finished. So probably about 6 minutes quicker than it should have been because it's on sports. So you just got a message come through on the app to say, you know, that your print is finished. Good print quality? Yes, thank you. I've never asked that before. So that's that done. I'll show you. There we go. Oh, you can see it very well. Perfect print, as always. I'll leave it there and I'll get back to you another time. That took, how long did that take? 1 hour 23 minutes. So thank you all for watching. I will endeavour to do a video for you later on once the grandchildren's gone home, or if not, it'll be now on Tuesday. But thanks a lot for standing by.